It's time for a bourbon break. Great. So, welcome to the new year. And in this new year, we're going to be trying a very interesting bourbon. This is Isaac Bowman's straight bourbon whiskey that's finished in port barrels. So, let me get real close for you, B. There you go. Nice shot of the bottle. So we've had Bowman Brothers before. So this bottle may look familiar, but it tastes very different. Divya, what do we know about this bourbon?
Right. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and share this screen right here, and I really have some questions actually about this bourbon. So
I do too. I have many questions.
off to a spicy start. So first of all, Steve Meter kind of reads that it's acceptable, but not necessarily fun.
We'll talk about that.
Okay, great. So that's just my reading of the Steve-O meter. But Isaac Bowman, Virginia straight bourbon whiskey, port barrel finish. The bourbon is aged in charred white oak barrels, then finished in port barrels, some that come from Virginia wineries. This combination of finishing barrels produces flavors of jam with caramel and spice notes. Isaac Bowman is produced in a similar fashion to our Abraham Bowman port finish bourbon, which won World's Best Bourbon in 2016. 92 proof, 46% alcoholic volume. Is this right? Price point? 30.
It was about that. Yeah.
Okay, so
That's fine.
Line, we go to their page 33.99 in Texas. They kind of like supplement the summary saying that it's full of jammy fruit notes, balanced with the enticing aroma of vanilla, brown spice, and toasted pecans. Bold and sweet with the toasty notes of French and American oak, rounding out to a long, smooth finish that lingers. It says it's small batch bourbon, but I didn't really get that kind of feel from it. So what are your thoughts?
Yeah. Let's do this. We've got three people here that are trying it. Let's talk about what do we smell, what do we taste, and then we can give some hot takes because there are some. So what do you think on the nose?
I'm not much of a bourbon connoisseur. I have a bad sense of smell, but if anything, a little vanilla. A little vanilla, maybe a little nutty vanilla. Like
It's not terribly aromatic.
I agree.
It's pretty subtle.
Yeah.
I get oak. I get maybe a little bit of sweetness. How about on the taste?
It's smooth. I think it's smooth.
To me, it's just spicy.
Yeah.
It's not even like it's just kind of like a spiced rum almost as a whiskey. It sounds. I don't know. That's an interesting take.
No, it's good.
But yeah, that's my take. Compared to last time, I'm not doing any comparison.
I'm not getting any jam, that's for sure.
Yeah, like,
But I do get the vanilla and I get the pecan only because you said it. I probably wouldn't have said that if you didn't tell me beforehand. But I mean, that 92 proof, it goes down smooth to me.
Yeah, I just don't like it.
I'm not a fan either.
Yeah, so like here's the thing. We've had Bowman Brothers on this show,
yeah.
and I love Bowman Brothers. They sell a $26 bourbon. That's great, and I love everything about it. It's nice, it's sweet, it's simple, it's good. You can drink it straight. I don't like this.
Too much flavor.
I feel like they took a good whiskey and they stuck it in a bad port barrel.
Yeah.
Like, I like whiskey, I like port. So you'd think I'd like port whiskey. No, I do not like this. And I really want to know what the master distiller was thinking. Because so we've had the IW Harper Cabernet cask. Super good, love it, right? You can age bourbons in interesting barrels and get interesting flavors. And like, I just don't like it. It's the port flavor tastes artificial. It doesn't blend well with the bourbon flavor. Like, it's both distracting and annoying. And also, I don't feel like I'm getting much out of it. So like, I'm not, like, it smells fine, but I taste it and it's like, no, I'm just not enjoying it. It's rough. Like, I don't get smoothness at all. Like, I'm drinking it and at like 92 proof,
Yeah.
it shouldn't be this rough. Like, I drink it and I grimace.
So I have a question. I'm like that with wine, right? So sometimes when it comes to like port barrel or like barrel aged wine or something, it tastes really weird. And I'm like, why is this doing this? I know you really like the Cabernet Sauvignon. Do you think that?
I think it's-
No,
And,
I've had port finished bourbon before and it's been great. I think this is a case where the devil's in the details. They had a good bourbon and they had a shit port barrel. And they came up with like a worse product than what they started with.
Yeah, do you think they just like had so much of it, like of the port barrels that they were just like, you know what, let's try to sell something out of this product?
I think that honestly, somebody thought they did a good job. I think somebody made this and was like, yes, mission accomplished. And maybe their palate's different than mine, but like, no.
It could also could be a marketing scheme too, because I mean, it's
No,
very trendy.
No,
Yeah. Well, so
Usually,
this
it's a
is-
small batch, but have, like, another-
they're directly distilling this. This is their bourbon.
wow.
That's embarrassing. So I could have forgiven it if it was a mistake, like
Yeah.
me speaking like I'm the fucking bourbon drinker over here.
Well, I'm thinking back to when we had, I'm gonna plug the Dickel we had last time, the bottle and bond. Can't plug.
You don't like it?
I
You're
love
gonna plug the Dickel? No, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead and plug that Dickel.
all the five guys. Okay, I'm going to quickly plug
Uh-huh.
the Dickel
Yeah.
branded whiskey
Yeah,
that we had last week, or last time we did this. It was a 100 proof, not a 92 proof.
well, it was bottled in bond,
It was
which
bond.
means it has to be 100 proof.
Yes, and it was extremely smooth.
Mhm.
Much smoother than this.
Yeah.
By a long shot.
Yeah,
It was honestly fantastic, but that being said, I would expect a 92 proof to be a little more smooth.
you mentioned how much has been consumed. I've owned this bottle for months.
Okay, so say that next time. So like Stevo meter, like it's like the
You,
proportion.
you were guessing,
Like, it's like,
but like,
is it 2 days or?
so what I would
17
do
months.
is every other week, I'd be like, maybe I'm wrong. Let me try it again. And then I'd try it and be like, ugh,
You
no.
never think that.
I still don't.
Steve, you
like
never
it.
think that.
No, I kept giving it a chance. I was like, maybe it'll be better this week, and it was never better. So, like, I really like Bowman Brothers. I highly recommend people buy Bowman Brothers. Just not this. Sorry, I tried mixing it.
Yeah.
No, just doesn't even.
Oh, That's pretty sad.
And that's been the Bourbon Break.